Okay. So what is the gossip? What is the tea with Leo placements? Okay, we got watching with envy, searching. And y'all really got people watching you. We got humble, and we got gold digger. We got escape at the top. And then we got lazy individual. So some of you guys, you could be avoiding somebody that is very stubborn, or somebody very stubborn could be avoiding you, ignoring you. But I just felt like some of you guys, some I'm also hearing some of y'all could be on vacation. Maybe, or you could have just, I'm just getting this travel energy. Maybe you have escaped somebody that was very stubborn um towards you. And maybe you went out and, on vacation for a little while to get away from this person for a while. I don't know, but I'm just getting this energy where somebody could be avoiding somebody. So that's the tea so far. Somebody's avoiding somebody, and you could be avoiding somebody that could be watching you with envy. This could be somebody who is very jealous of you, watching you with envy. They could be searching for you, looking you up online. Somebody trying to gather some information. So that's the tea. Somebody that you could be currently avoiding. It's either they could be asking other people about you, or they could be actually looking you up, or both. They see that you are somebody who is very grounded, very humble. You get to the bag. Some people could be feeling like you a gold digger. Yeah, it's like somebody could be watching you, or it could be a group of people could be trying to get some tea on you and trying to see like where you at, what you doing, what you got going on, and maybe they feel like you come across as a gold digger, but I feel like you're very humble. I don't know. I just feel like some people feel like you could be bragging about something, or you was bragging about something. Even if you are a gold digger, like I said, you are very like, it's not obvious that you're a gold digger, and that's could be the reason why they're trying to get more information from you. Maybe you just like money. Maybe you just like to spend, spoil yourself, travel, but we got attraction. So the T is that people that you may be avoiding somebody or a group of people, and they could be watching you with envy because you could be somebody who is very attractive, Leo. You are attracting the right person at the right time into your life. So there's something about you that people want, and it has something to do with maybe it's the way you carry yourself, the way you dress, the way you look. We got abundance. You could be somebody who is very abundant, somebody who has a whole, they look at you as somebody who has a big heart. Some of you guys could be engaged, secretly engaged, or they could be want because you are in this open energy. I feel like people are wanting to engage with you. So that is the T. I feel like this could be people just watching you from a distance, or a person watching you, or a person looking for you. Some of you guys a little bit of both. You may have a particular person looking for you, and you may have a group of people watching you, or one person. This could be one person or a group of people, but I feel like it's a little bit of both, Leo. But because you are in this abundant energy of love, right? I feel like this could be you attracting a lot of people, but I'm getting this slow moving energy. I feel like they're slowly approaching you. It's like people could be being very cautious with you when it comes to engaging with you. I'm just getting this slow approach, slow moving energy. Like I said, and that could be the reason why they're like watching you, studying you, because they trying to read you. They trying to feel. I don't know. You could come off a little bit intimidating to people, and they're not sure, so they're playing it safe on whether they should approach you or not, whether this is love, whether this is romantic love, whether this is friends, no matter who this is, right? Even if you don't know the people, you may have strangers even watching, but you are definitely in this happy state right now, moving with an open heart. And the more you be open and available, it's like the more people want to engage with you. But I'm just getting a slow approach. So, like I said, I feel like you may have people watching you with envy because you are somebody who's just very attractive. This is somebody or a group of people that may not like, well, they envy what it is that you know. So you could be somebody who is very smart, just getting this intellectual energy, the mind. Um, so they envy what it is that, so not only they envy, how good you look, but they also envy what it is that you know, how smart you are. I'm hearing beauty and brains. So you could be somebody who has beauty and brains. And maybe they could be trying to humble you, or they want to humble you, or but I feel like they seeing that you are a humble person. Yeah, I feel like they're seeing that you could be ignoring them, or they're ignoring you. You know what it is? I feel like people are trying to read you from a distance. They're trying to get some information out of you. They attracted to the simple fact that you are not only ignoring them. If this is love, it doesn't matter who it is, but they are attracted to the simple fact that um you don't care. It's like it's giving somebody who is very bold. They see that you're not. It's like intuitively, you they feel like you are so intuitive, like that you know something about them. It's like they trying to get a read on you and get some information about you, but you already know the tea on them. So that could be the reason why you could be in this energy of like this free spirited energy, like you just don't care, you know. Now, if this is romantic love and this is somebody who's been stubborn and holding back from you, and they ran from you, or you just, some of y'all, they ran from you and you just been avoiding them and you just been free, like you feel free, like you just don't care. You in this I don't care energy. This person is watching you. Now, if they aren't watching you, you probably blocked them. They looking you up, and you probably like deactivated your page, or you haven't been posting anything on social media. This is if you have a social media account, because they're definitely watching you. But and I feel like it's because you're they feel like you know something about them, but keeping it to yourself. You got different energies around you. You got some people watching you. You got one particular person looking you up, you know, that you haven't heard from in a while. Some of y'all definitely could be online. And the rest of you guys, it could be something simple as you being outside, right? And you dressing up real good, like you look good. Somebody is like watching you out of their vehicle. And this is what you don't know. We got unseen right here. Even if you feel like you're being avoided, being ignored, you are giving off this energy like you don't care. Like you're unbothered, basically. So the more people are seeing that, the more unbothered you are, it's like the more attractive you are to them. Even if they can't stand how attractive you are, they can't help not to search for you. They can't help not to look you up. They can't help not to watch you. I feel like this is different groups of people. Yeah, even if somebody tried to humble you or isolate you, you can't be hidden. Because I'm hearing y'all gonna pop y'all ish regardless of what other people think and what other people say. You're gonna be yourself. Like I said, just getting this free spirit energy, like you don't care. Like you gonna be yourself. You're gonna say what's on your mind. You're gonna dress how you wanna dress. If people act like they don't F with you, it is what it is. You're fine with that, you know? But I like this energy because it's like it's peaceful. Some of you guys, maybe you are very peaceful. So I just feel like people are trying to read you and wonder what it is that you know about them, or wonder it is what you heard about them. If this is a romantic situation, um, but somebody likes the simple fact that you're not out here trying to be seen. You know what I'm saying? You just going with the beat of your own drum. You see what I'm saying? I feel like you're not out here trying to be seen. You just in your own element, unbothered. Like I said, I strongly feel like you can wear a banging outfit outside and you're not even looking for attention. It's like people watching you and see that you're not looking, like you're not reading the room, you're not looking for attention. You're just doing you, just being yourself. You see what I'm saying? You are in your own element. And that's why people find you very attractive, because you're not looking for nobody to see you, or you're not looking for nobody to talk to you, no matter what. You doing you unbothered. You in your own little world right now, and it's drawing people in, basically. That's the T. That's too many cards. I just need 2 cards, Spirit. Yeah, you in your own little world. You are alone. Some of you guys, you love being alone. Spend some time alone. It will help you gain clarity of your relationship. Yeah, you do know something about everything, maybe everybody. Yeah, I feel like you have turned your back from people who want to act like they are ignoring you, or you know I just feel like you unbothered. I'm gonna be real. This whole spread just is giving unbothered, in your own world, not caring if somebody come in and approach you or call you, or I just feel like you don't care. Like you just love being by yourself. But I just feel like the more the more unbothered you are, the more people are watching you. Like I said, because you T for real, whoever you are, you very attractive. No matter what you do, no matter what you say, it's giving like you are. I'm hearing showstopper. That's exactly what I heard. Okay, we got voids. Avoid rushing to fill voids with love. Seek your inner fulfillment first. Yeah, you love yourself, and people see that. People see that. You're not trying to fill a void or any of that. You are fulfilled within yourself. You are whole within yourself. Um, yeah, I feel like you let go of some form of emotional baggage at one point in time. I feel like you got out of some form of illusion. Some of you guys used to dream about somebody that had baggage, but you don't dream about this person anymore. It could be somebody toxic you let go of. You used to have dreams about, but I feel like the dreams, like you don't even have the dreams no more. And because you don't have those dreams, it's like I just feel like people could be wanting to is watching you from a distance, even though they're acting like they unbothered, like they don't care about you. People are, like I said, you could be in your own little world, child. It could just be saying that. But just know that the T is that you are T. You looking very attractive, even if people could be ignoring you. dismissing you, trying to humble you, you still don't care because your attention is not on them. Your attention is all the attention is brought to yourself. All the love is brought to yourself, regardless what somebody thinks, somebody say, somebody feel, you know, whether they watching you or not. But just know that you got people that's definitely like they feel like you her or you him, whether you a man or a woman. Like, so the T also is that people are also attracted to the simple fact that you are very unpredictable. And that's what they're paying attention to. Not only you're unpredictable on purpose, but you could be somebody who is very intuitive. So some people could be watching you with envy. If you have an online platform, Leo or Leo placement, people could be watching you with envy because you are very attractive physically and mentally. You stimulate their mind, but at the same time, it's like okay, it's like people. Let me go back. It's like people watching you with envy because how attractive you are mentally and physically. But you could come off as a little unpredictable to other people, but it's like they're attracted to your abilities, your guidance, like I said, your intellect. So they choose to ignore you. It's like they like you, but they don't like you at the same time. They don't like you for your looks and how smart you are, but they like your gift. You know what I'm saying? If you are a tarot card reader, or it doesn't matter what you do, podcast, if even if you whatever, if you are an influencer, right? Even if you're not an influencer, you just be posting pictures and stuff online, right? Or videos and just talking. And people, you know, tapping in. They like your guidance. They like what you say. They like how intuitive you are, you know, but yes, they may be watching you, but at the same time, ignoring you. So that's the T. You are attractive and all, but they envy it. They envy it. They envy it. It's some of you guys, some people are ignoring what you're saying. Like like I said, because if they are trying to act like they ignore you, they really ain't. They really in. They really watching you, right? But the more guidance you try to give this person or these people, or even if it was at one point in time, the more they'll purposely ignore it. So some of you guys, I feel like you could be a healer, a light worker, a star seed, a seer, whatever you want to call yourself, right? Maybe you have a public platform. Even if you don't, right? And you just throwing things out there, posting things online. They trying to act like they don't hear you, but they really do. But people are very attracted to your gift, no doubt, because you are somebody who could be psychic, very intuitive, even if they ignore you. But wow, like I said, y'all could be consider yourself as the chosen ones, but I'm hearing spirit chose you to guide, to lead. It says unexpected guidance, universe stepping in, redirected paths, saved just in time. So you could be somebody that has been saved before. I'm hearing some of you guys, um, maybe you used to be religious, or maybe you didn't have, some of y'all did not believe in God, and maybe you do now. It's something about your belief system has changed. I'm hearing delivered. Like you probably used to be somebody that, for an example, maybe use a drink, maybe used to be on drugs, maybe use a, you know, some of y'all used to be junkies, right? But you have been saved, you have been delivered. I'm hearing redemption, but now that you have been saved, you have been delivered, and your beliefs has changed, or either or, you could be guiding the pack, like you could be leading the pack to other people, like, you know, I'm just getting this like you being in this leadership role, and inspiring other people. Like you could be a heavy influence on other people, but I feel like I'm strongly talking about somebody who is spiritual, that been through a lot of things and overcame those things, and now you're able to help other people that's going through those things currently get out of those things. But yeah, like I said, the T is that people may envy you, but they love your guidance. They love your insight, even if they choose to ignore you and don't want it to be obvious that they're watching you, right? Um, I don't know if I had it at the top or the bottom, child. Okay, but let's clarify the rest of these cards. I had to go in. I had to go deep. But I am getting this energy where people could be seeing that you're unbothered. You're not blinded by love. You're not blinded by fake love. You're not blinded by compliments. Like you can't be moved. Basically, this came back out anyways. We got sneaky link. So some of you guys, you could be in this energy of ignoring. Like I'm hearing hooking up with people. I'm hearing hookup culture, but some of you guys, you may have actually blocked somebody that wanted to hook up with you and they ain't see it coming. But I feel like it's the gossip is basically that you are T, because even if people try to ignore you, dismiss you, discard you, humble you, you still, it's hard not to like check for you, watch you. You see what I'm saying? But the more you don't care, it's like the more people want to like get next to you, but they could be doing it in a sneaky way also. Besides you ignoring or blocking somebody, I feel like people could have one foot in, one foot out about you. Some people. Like when it comes to romantic love, like I said, you block them obviously or ignoring them because they just want to hook up with you on a sexual way. But when it comes to like friendships and stuff like that, I feel like people are one foot in, one foot out when it comes to you. Some people feel like you're wearing a mask. You really is out here in these streets sleeping around. But that's their assumptions because at the end of the day, I just feel like they assume that because they really can't read you. You coming off as like a little bit all over the place, like a little, it's not that, it's like you're unpredictable. So you got some people trust what you're saying, believe what you're saying. Some people, like I said, love your gift, your insight. And then you got other people that could be in the hookup culture that could be feeling like you're wearing a mask. So I'm seeing 50-50. But no matter what's said, no matter how people view you, you don't care because you know that you left certain things behind. And I feel like I just feel like you just spend a lot of time by yourself. Yeah, some people think that you sneaking around and stuff, but they think you single. They think you sleeping around. But at the end of the day, that's their assumptions. Like I said, it doesn't make it a fact. Okay, what else? Yeah, you've been released anybody. And even if people trying to get tea on you and they trying to read you and fill you out or whatever, like I said, you're unbothered. And I feel like you don't hold no grudge. You've been released that. Some of you guys you was holding grudges, but you released it. The rest of you guys, like I said, maybe you just been let the like you forgive, but you don't forget. But I'm seeing a lot of you guys have emotional freedom though. You forgive yourself and others. Your heart is free. Like like I said, with that abundance card, I just feel like you could be somebody who is like still full of love and light, right? But you have, I just feel like you have no hate in your heart. That's the thing. There's some form of like balance with you. You coming off of somebody who's very grounded, and if people want to act avoidant towards you or ignore you or disengage with you, or hold a grudge with you, I just feel like it's still no hate in your heart. Basically, it's still no hate in your heart. Yeah, I told y'all giving like star seed vibes. You could be an actual influencer, a star, but it says I feel like things are about to speed up for you. Like I said, even the ones that try to ignore you, humble you, dismiss you, sitting back watching you, playing games, manipulating you, whatever they were trying to do, if anything, they can't help themselves to not notice you. I told you. Something about to speed up in your life. Because like I said, people cannot help not to recognize you, not to notice you because you have a light. You are a light. So like I keep hearing light worker. But the more you shine, the more successful you become, the more aware you are, the more some people, like I said, people are 1 foot in 1 foot out. I knew I cannot make this up, yo. People are 1 foot out, 1 foot in and 1 foot out when it comes to you. They see you as a rising star, or they see you as a star or a star seed, somebody who has a light. But at the same time, it's like they rather not engage with you. It's like people are being very careful with you because they know they're not real. They know they're not loyal. So that's the T. People are taking precautions when it comes to you because they know that they're not real themselves. So how can they be real with you? Like I said, it's like, yes, whatever information that you're giving them, whatever it is that you're giving them, insight, wisdom, and I don't care what it is. It's like they feel like they're not going to change or they don't want to change, but they'll rather watch you and see your growth. They rather watch you, and it's like people are watching your growth, your evolution, you know, behind the scenes because you probably can't see it. But it's like they have already made a decision in their own mind that they're not going to change. You see what I'm saying? So you could have, like I said, I kept getting stubborn energy. You could have people that's very stubborn, just very fixated on the decisions, and they try to project that energy onto you because they feel like they're not going to change, they're not loyal, they're distant. It's like they try to project that energy onto you, but it didn't work because they see obviously that you are somebody who's unbothered and very confident and not allowing other assumptions about you, view on you to stop you from being yourself. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. But some people are very fixated on avoiding you, even if they find you as somebody who's a good person, loving, somebody who have this fulfillment within themselves. They rather avoid you because they don't have. They just too stubborn. I don't know. They too. These are people that stuck in their ways, Leo. Let's put it like that. These are people that stuck in their ways. And honestly, some of these people don't want to see you win. They don't. If they're not winning, if they're not happy, they don't want to see somebody else happy. They don't want to, you know, give you your flowers. even though they like what you're saying and what you're doing, right? They just choose not to give you flowers because they have they're stubborn. Their pride, their ego is getting the best of them. Basically, they know they ain't good people. Whoever these people is or a person is, and it's like I can watch you and I can watch your evolution. I can watch your growth, but I'm not supporting or I'm not going to acknowledge you. I'm not going to give you your flowers because I'm not growing. I'm hating. Like it's something like that, Leo. So just take what resonates because it's just giving hater. Like I said, we got watching with envy. It's giving a hater. It's giving somebody who's jealous. It's giving some people are just flip floppy with you, one foot in, one foot out, indecisive. Having negative assumptions about you. I feel like you guys are being watched, and people just making different scenarios in their mind about you because they can't figure you out. But they also projecting their own insecurities, their own fears, whatever you want to call it, right? Onto you. They try to put you in a box, but you cannot be put into a box. You're going to say what you want. You're going to do what you want. You're going to move the way you want to move. You cannot be controlled. You can't. So that's what it is. That's the people know that you T. People, they'll sit there and watch you all day, whether this is online or offline, publicly, out in a vehicle. I don't care where they at. But they will never, ever give you your flowers. They will never ever support you. They will never ever acknowledge you because, like I said, I just keep getting this stubborn. I was about to cuss. I was getting this stubborn energy. Somebody who's very, very stubborn and just know they're not going to change, don't want to change, um, but they admire you. So I feel like some people admire you. It's like this love hate thing when it comes to you. I feel like that's the T. Like people really watching you, they love you and hate you, but at the same time, but they can't stop watching you. And this could be every aspect of life. Like I said, this could be online, this could be offline. Maybe you got exes, in their car watching you. You got people looking you up online. They see you unbothered, or they see that, or they don't see anything at all. Because some of y'all block people. Yeah, it's because you. I feel like you don't allow people to have that type of power over you because we got soul contract reverse. You don't allow people to have that type of power over you. These are karmics. Maybe you're just not, meant to meet these people. Maybe you're not meant to engage with these people. These are karmics. These are karmics, anyways. They're not aligned with you, and that's why they're watching you with envy and jealousy, and they projecting their own insecurities onto you because y'all just not the same people. Y'all don't have that same mindset. You have outgrown the old you. That's the problem. They still stuck in the same way. They still stuck in the same them, whoever, whatever they is, or whoever they consider themselves to be. You have completely outgrown the old you. Can't make nobody change, and they cannot control you. You see what I'm saying? The difference between you and them, they don't compare. And you have people in shock. Yeah, they're attracted to you, ignoring you and isolating you or make you feel alone. But be for real, you are very fulfilled within yourself. And I'm seeing it. Like you don't care because you mastered being alone. You mastered your emotions. You don't look for validation. You just be free. You just be yourself, be in your own bubble. And it still ain't no beef. It still ain't no smoke. It still ain't no grudge, none of that. You don't feel no type of way for anybody, honestly, especially in a negative light. You just avoid them or act like they ain't there. And like I said, you have a lot of people in shock. Some people feel like you're doing things for clickbait, for you leading people on, saying one thing and behind the scenes around here sleeping around. I told you, some people have a negative outlook about you. They do. They think you around here sleeping around. They think you are sleeping around for money, calling you a gold digger. I feel like this is in their mind, though. They ain't gonna say that to you. It's in their mind, but that's just their assumptions. That's their assumptions. Like I said, they are projecting their own insecurities, their fears, and their way of being as a whole, as a person. That's who they. The negative thinking that they think about you, that's who they are. Basically, their assumptions about you is that is who they are. That's it. Because they know that if they was in your position, right, whether they was attractive, whether they these are the type of people that abuse their power. Even if somebody is an influencer or a celebrity, the the toxic karmics that's looking on the outside looking in at you, like the like for example, followers. Some of y'all got a lot of, maybe you got a lot of followers, silent followers, but whoever these people are, they know that if they was in your position, they'll abuse that. They'll abuse the power you hold. You're not abusing the power you hold. You're not doing things for clickbait. You're not lying, you're not stealing, you're not deceiving, you're not manipulating, you're not trying to lead nobody on. They feel like if they was in your position, they will abuse that position. You see what I'm saying? That's like, for an example, that's like, say if you a tarot card reader online, you got people silently following you, but they never comment, they never like, they never give you your flowers, right? If you a tarot card reader, and they know if they was a tarot card reader, they will. For an example, these people could be narcissists, right? Or narcissistic tendencies. They have narcissistic tendencies. We're gonna say narcissists. If they can get up there on a platform and do tarot card readings, it's like a narcissist doing tarot card readings. That's what they would do. Like I said, and some of them probably do that. I don't know, but I think they do though. Some people do. Some people are doing tarot card readings online and they are narcissists because I peeped it a couple times, but I ain't say nothing. But I am getting that energy. Like if they knew how to do that, whatever it is that you're doing, whatever insight you have, whatever, like I said, it can be something simple as giving some type of information in regards of like being a chosen one or a star seed, or like I said, they will flop destinies with you and abuse that, knowing they back in behind the scenes out here smoking, drinking, having sex, being disrespectful, lying, stealing, manipulating, like all the things that this is all the stuff that they still will be doing behind the scenes, even if they present themselves as love and light. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy that I'm picking up on, but you're not doing that. So whatever negative outlook they have on you, that's because they would do it, or that because they are doing it. And some of them are narcissists, and some of them do the things that I just named. And they may have a public platform, I don't know, but that's the thing. That's the difference between you and these people. They out here lying, scheming, and manipulating, and all this other stuff to get a dollar. You ain't got to do that. You ain't got to do all of that. I feel like you are in your energy. You're being your true, authentic self, period. And that's why you are being judged. That's why you are being looked to be different. People are envious and jealous of you because you are different. So, like I said, just people projecting themselves onto you. It's like them putting their personality onto you. But it's not that, because you're not coming across as exactly what they assume about you. That's the energy that I'm picking up on. So, like I said, some of you guys, there could be people in this energy that have public platforms that could be watching you with envy and jealousy, because they know on their platform they're a deceiver, but on your platform, you're not a deceiver. And it's obvious you're not a deceiver. Like, you don't need validation. You automatically attract it because they know that, or they wouldn't be still watching you with envy and jealousy. You don't gotta be like, oh, look at me. Da, da, da. No, you just be yourself, put yourself out there. They either like you or they don't. But I feel like at this point, you don't even care if they like you or they don't. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's kind of like people comparing themselves to you too much and trying to put you in a box, trying to put you in a box that you can't be put in because it's not their assumptions about you. It doesn't make it a fact. It doesn't. That's just them in their own sick minds and trying to get some tea on you and make up that's not true to get a reaction out of you, or yeah, basically, or fight them or call them, text them, reach out, or I don't know. It's like people purposely ignoring you, avoiding you, and watch you from a distance just to see if you're going to flip out, just to see if you're a narcissist yourself. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that. But mind you, these are the narcissists. They think they feel like you're a liar, you're a deceiver, you're, like I said, putting on a show, a mask, looking for validations because they are. These people want to see you fold. These people want to see you in this reactive energy. They want to see you crash out, but they're not getting that. You see what I'm saying? They're not getting that. So, like I said, they'll give you bits and pieces of themselves, or they purposely string you along. Yeah, just to ignore you. But like I said, it's because they acting out of their shadow side. They fear you. These people are scared of you because you trigger them. That's why they assume negative about you. That's why they act the way that you triggered them. You make them look at themselves too much. They don't like that. This is, yeah, I feel like that's what it is. And I feel like you're avoiding people that try to breadcrumb you too, because you know that they're dark. You know that these people are just intimidated by you. They're scared of you anyway. So it doesn't even matter. So that's a good thing. So if people holding back, avoiding, ignoring, trying to do manipulation tactics on you to get you to, see it, which you really don't care, um, them holding back is doing you a favor, literally, because you ain't got to worry about no toxic people attacking you. So it's a win-win for you. It's a win-win for you. You ain't lose nothing. You didn't lose yourself. You ain't lose your self-respect. You didn't lose nothing. Like I said, it's a win-win for you. Whether somebody give you the love and respect and attention or not, like, it's a win-win. It doesn't matter because you're still the same person. You're not a crash out. You somebody that's healed. You somebody that's whole. You somebody that's evolving as a person. And I feel like I said, I feel like I'm talking to people who are leaders, people who are in a position of power. You could be an entrepreneur. So people are just trying to get some tea on you, and they realize that you cannot be put in no box. They don't know you. Yeah, these are people that are deceitful, backstabbers. They switch up on you. You don't trust them. So yeah, that's that. You are very comfortable in your own energy. You don't trust them anyway. So it doesn't matter what they assume. It doesn't matter about their opinions. You they already marked off. They're not on the list. It's like less of your worries. They're you just don't care. Told you these people really don't. It says I hate nothing about you. They really don't hate you. They just triggered by you and your existence. Yeah, these people are broken inside. You can't do nothing about it. These people are ruined inside. You can't change these people. You can't make these people look at you totally different or none of that. And that's feel like you don't want to. You just want to like help people. You just want to uplift people. You just want to show them the way, right? But you're not going to force their hand. That's the thing. You're not, nor do you want to, because you're going to continue to do your thing regardless. For the ones that actually do appreciate you and love you and respect you, right? Look, people are fake. They're wearing a mask. Like I said, you crush people's egos. They in their feelings. Some people could be wanting to apologize. So prepare for a switch up because some people could be wanting to kiss your tail, give you some form of empathy, sympathy, but be careful. They're wearing a mask. I told you. Be careful. Some of you might have a lover come back and give you a gift or an apology, explanation, or maybe even all three. But be careful because they will switch up. They may have multiple personalities. I just realized we got two masks. Yeah, they may come back and love bomb you. So yeah, the T is people that backstabbed you. You don't trust them. Or people that switched up on you, you can't trust them. You know they wearing a mask. You know they fake. You know they trying to love bomb you. They could be out here tricking, or they want to trick with you. Somebody could be wanting to trick. Somebody could come back and want to sleep with you. I told y'all could be ignoring people who trying to just like get a quickie in with you and sleep with you. But expect somebody to spin the block and try to love bomb you with gifts and sweet nothings just to sleep with you. They want you on their roster. Yeah, this is not promising. Nothing is promising when it comes to these people. They're flip floppers. They're fake. They up to no good. They just want one thing. I feel like they want a reaction. They want to love bomb you to death or avoid you on purpose just to get a reaction, just to get you to crash out. But you cannot be bought and you're not stupid. You see what I'm saying? But I'm going to go ahead and end it right here, Leo. I hope it resonates and y'all take care.